This is Dominic and here it's my first data analyst project you are using the Excel. Here it's a AtliQ Hardware Excel project, which means the project is for AtliQ Hardware. So before we get into the project, just a small look up like the AtliQ Hardware. AtliQ Hardware is a big manufacturing company, and they are manufacturing a lot of the products like mouse, the notebooks, keyboards, and network accessories like the router. Lot of the things are manufactured. Actually, it's a very big unit, and for that, for the AtliQ hardware, we are going to be analyze the finance and as well as the sales using the Excel. Okay, these are the core of the project, and let's we deep into the project. Let's first look the problem statement and what we are going to be look and why the AtliQ is chosen the data analytic project because every project has some backstory and why the company is picking up that project like the thing, and that's why we are like first say the problem statement. And the problem statement, AtliQ is maintaining a lot of the Excel files whenever the company and companies executives hard to understand the things because a lot of Excel files are there and they are can't able to be distinguish the things whether where's the sales and where's the finance and where are the sales happen. It's hard to be understand the things. That's why the Bruce is decided to invest into the data analytics. They just want the sales and finance analytics in the format of interacting report. For example, they are giving some of the client requirements. So we are seeing the next slide. Actually, they are giving the client requirement. In the client requirement, they need the here is the region and country division, which means, um, for example, if we put the region country division like that, we they can able to be see the things in very easy way, and it's a first thing customer performance report for 2019 2021 and 2020 versus 2021. For all that we got to be find out the net sales, and it's a 2020 and 21, which means they wanted to be compared, for example, the lost sales and the previous sales, lost year sales compared to the previous year sales. There is a comparison. After that, market performance also in market 2019 2020 2021, and here's the target because each and every company has the target. That's why they are just adding the target, and it's a 2021 sorry 2021 minus target percentage, which means how we are lag behind the target and how we are achieving the target like that. This is the client requirements, and further we are moving into the project. First of all, for that project, we are getting the file as in a CSV format. In that CSV format, they are the what type of the tables are there: dim customer, dim market, dim product, and fact sales monthly. Okay, after we getting the data, we are just process the data, and how we are process the data, which means it's a ETL process. ETL, which means the extract, transform, load. Actually, extract, which means just extract the data from the source and transform the data into the Power Query and load into the Excel and convert the data into the insights. Because and before whatever the analyst we are going to take in, previously we had to master transform the data because whenever we get the data, not every data is very clean. We have to clean the data. Whenever we clean the data, we get the precise insights, or else we may get probably wrong outcomes. It may the decisions would be wronger in the future. That's why we get to must transform the data in a very precise way. For that transform the data, we use the Power Query for the process and make the data very clean. And after we complete all the process, we just modeling the data. Data model is nothing but we just connect the data together. For example, in previously we see the dim customer, dim market, dim product, and fact sales monthly. These are the tables we have. We just connect the tables together. It's make just a flow, because whenever we create the relationship, it's kind of the relationship between the data. That's why it's called the data modeling. We can able to be perform the things very easily after the data, after I mean after the data modeling. Right. And first, the customer performance report. In the report, we have to analyze the net sales in customer level performance year wise. For that, in the Excel file, see, we have the as per the client requirement, region here, market here, division is also here, and then customer 2019, 20, 21, and here's 21 versus 22. Here is all the things are in the net sales, because in Amazon 2019 it's 12.2 million, 2020 37.5 million, 2021 82.1 million. Actually, see, so like the it's increasing year by year, and it's almost increasing to 18.87 percentage compared to the last year. So these are the growth percentage in at Amazon, AtliQ store, and the AtliQ Exclusive. These are the top three performer in the net sales. Okay, and so many of the companies, so many of the customers are there, and some of the customers are say the electrical B stores. There is zero net sales, and after that 0.1, and after that 0.7. Actually, you may have some doubt how these other things are kind like the 504.64 percentage, because these are all the things are depend upon the previous year performance, like 0.1 and 0.7. It's somewhat the increasing in the net sale for the dynamic things. That's why we can able to be um, analyze the things in a very dynamic way. That's why we're using the DAX measures. And okay, these are the short notes of the DAX. And let me move to the next thing. Next, we see the market performance versus target. Market performance versus target, which means here to be analyze the market performance and how the markets are performed in the 2019, 20, and 21, as well as 21 versus 22. And in that market performance versus target, which means the company is always setting some targets for the market, or else the country, whatever we say. But whatever the countries are achieving the target, sometimes we may achieve, sometimes we can't able to be achieve the targets. Okay, these are the things we are going to be see. And here market performance. Okay, here's a country and a market both are the same. Australia and Austria, these are the countries that we seen. And here we see India is very much lag behind, minus 9.6 million lag behind the target. And after that, first USA, and after India. Okay, USA is minus 10.2 million. And here there is a growth, so there is an increase in net sales 2019, 20, and 21, but still we are lag behind the target, which means actually we are increasing the net sales from as a market wise. But what's the problem, which means that company or else organization setting some targets for that particular country. They are setting some targets, maybe depend upon the previous sales or the economic rate and the people's population, and they are setting some targets to the country. And we have to be analyze why we are not hitting the target or achieving the target. We have to be dig deeper, because in for example, if we take India, which means in 2020 minus target in 2021, after the corona ends and so many of the people's lives turning into the normal, and maybe it's a reason, or else the economic crisis, or anything politics is going on into the country. And there are so many of the reasons are behind this. So we have to be dig deep and analyze the problem, what's the exact problem, and just rectify the problems. And after that, next time we are trying to be hitting the target in the next time. Okay. And after that we are moving to the profit and loss by year. Analyze the profit and loss by year over year as well as profit and loss by months. Like analyze the project, analyze the profit and loss by month level as well as the quarter level also. Both of the things are very much important for any one of the organization, because year wise here also we have to be measure the profit, because always we are running for the profit, right? Profit as well as the customer satisfaction, so many of the things are included. But the on manufacturing or any one of the organization, the main motive of the business, which means we need to be gain the profit, okay, profit, right? That's why. And here is a profit and loss by year. Here market, division, region, and customer level. And the matrices, which means net sales. Net sales is nothing but how many or how much of the products are we sell, like that. These are the things previously we saw, right? 2009, but here it is overall things 2019, 20, 21, and 21 versus 22. COGS, which means the cost of goods sold. For example, if you manufacturing the mouse, okay. For example, in the COGS includes the um, transportation cost, manufacturing cost, and other cost. There is a lot of the cost in incorporate the COGS. Okay, for example, if the mouse price is 5 rupees, which means the net sales is 10 rupees, just we subtract from the COGS minus net sales, we get the gross margin. Sorry, from the net sales we have to minus the COGS, then we get the gross margin. It's actual profit we are getting. And the GM percentage is a gross margin percentage. Gross margin percentage also depends upon the net sales. Whenever the net sales hitting, which means the gross margin percentage also hit. That's why we have to must be concentrate on the net sales. Here we see 2021 versus 20, the gross margin percentage is minus 2.3. Okay. We have to be make sure why it's happened. Just analyze the root cause for that and rectify the things. There's many of the cases are there, many of the things behind the gross margin percentage, because whenever the some COGS, which means the include the manufacturing cost, right? If any one of the manufacturing raw materials are increasing, which means this factor also affecting the gross margin percentage as well as the cost margin. And if the shipping cost may the year wise year they are the countries are changing the taxes, right? It may also hitting the gross margin. So these are the things behind the gross margin as well as the business also. And next we are seeing by the profit and loss by months. In month level also we are seeing, see, all the things are same, like, but here we just adding the quarters. Quarters, which means the 12 years are divided into the three. There are the four quarters for each and every year, but the quarter year year is same, like the quarters all things. But what's the difference? Which means all the companies or organizations have not same the have not, have having have same the financial year, because fiscal year, sorry, fiscal years always changes, organi depend upon the organizations. But here the AtliQ fiscal year starts with the September and ends in August. And September, October, November is a quarter one. December, Jan, Feb, quarter two. March, April, May, quarter three. June, July, August are quarter four. Okay, the same things are here also in net sales. Say in September month it's 6.5, the highest net sales in 11.4 in 2019. Here it's a 2019 profit and loss statement, and this 2020 and this 2022. Here we all see, for example, we take the 2021. In 2021, for second we see the November month 74.3 million, and the December month 78. It's increasing, and after that it's decreasing. Okay, here to be identify why it's decreasing. Yeah, we all say there's a lot of reasons are behind that. Just It's varies as a customer level and market level, and uh, the country's level also, depend upon the country and what's the actual situations happen in that particular place. It's maybe the fluctuate. Actually, the definitely fluctuations have, but we may identify the fluctuations and rectify the rectifying that, which means we gain the we can improve the net sales as well as the gross margin percentage also. And the net sales comparison 2021 versus 20, it's a month-wise comparison. In overall, there is a 2020 versus 22, 1981.6 in March in the year of 2021 versus 20. Okay, and is it's 20 versus 19, and here also we can see the month level net sales. Okay, folks, these are the things for the video, and I give my best presentation, I hope, because in between of that some lacks are the have. It's my first presentation, that's why I have a little bit of nervous. And if you want to be change anything, which means definitely I'll be change for my improvement. And thank you. Comments are always welcome. Please be comment. What are the things? Yeah, definitely I make some mistakes, I know, but I'll be correct in the future videos. Thank you, friends. Let's we see in another